This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and 1xBet.
It's carved out to point, gets through point, it's going to go to the boundary line. That's not a good start for the fielding out there. It's got a very good line and length as him. Oh dear, that's for the second time it's gotten through the fielder there, just doesn't get down to it. Carved over the top of the infield. That doesn't go through the infield, that goes over the infield, and that was absolutely emphatic. It was wide, it was there to be struck, and it was indeed. One more time from side on. Johnny He's joined us, everyone's joined us. Wow, that's gone really high up in the air. Clipped nicely. Oh, good work there. Good work there at fine leg, inside the rope. Has not got many. Gets the charge, brings the false shot from charging in, catching opportunity, and spilled. Spilled badly too. Slower, fuller, hit straight to the covers, went like a rocket. Good work down the covers, gets down to that one, pushes it in front as well, doesn't allow it to get behind. Wow, swings hard at this one. This is going to carry the boundary line for a big Maximo. Just don't know which final they'll play in. That remains to be seen as that one goes sailing over the boundary rope for Maximo. Shafila Zakel. Goes inside out this time. There's no one out there protecting the boundary deep on the offside. And once it goes over the infield, or if it gets through the infield, that's it. That's all she wrote. No one's going to get that. Now this one has gone up in the air. Chance of a catch here. This time they've dropped someone back. They have indeed. That's massive. That is absolutely massive. Oh, I tell you what, that's a bit of luck running your way. Gets an inside edge. Could have easily clattered into the stumps. Oh, that just gets through. That gets through for 4. Just these little moments where the ball's getting through the infield here, that's got to hurt. This time he goes downtown towards deep mid-wicket. The race is on. The foot fielding is no good. Your foot fielding will not work here. Now this time, that's a bit gundy. And that is not good at all. That is a flat 6. Hit up in the air and over the top. Well over the top. That flies all the way back there over the top of the cover. Sheffield is given a brand new pill from the pouch of the umpire there. Good shot all the way along the ground. And he gets the very dangerous Sherry Butt for 17 and literally switch it off and back on again. And I'm talking about themselves because they seem to need a bit of a reset. And Sherry Butt, who's an absolute champion of a batter here in Belgium, has to march off. That's shouts to catch it, but there's no one back there because third is up inside the circle. How many times I've got to say this? If you've got a fast bowler on, put your third back. This comes down towards us. Subby is under it, takes it. Of course he takes it. He's the man who can take these catches. He's very confident when the ball's in the air. Still, no mistake, no juggle. That's a very well-judged catch. Watch this one again on the replay. Goes up in the air. It's in the air for a little while, but that comes down and just judges it to perfection. Takes it low down to the ground, but he knew exactly where that was going to fall. Well, that one's out of the ground. You say that, and a nice catch taken in the dugout area as well. Well, that one's on the full, and that's not a good delivery, and that gets the treatment. Just over pitches that one. It gets picked up on the full, and that stings. That stings watching that one. That's a big smack. That's gone right around the corner for 6 runs. That's a good game unfolding here as that shot gets absolutely punched downtown. Dances down the pitch and launches that one up and over for a Maximo. Another big strike there. Ahmed Rahimi. Well, that one's coming down towards us and then some, I reckon. That's a nice shot. The ball's going to win that race. Smashed up in the air, catching opportunity. Who wants it? Nice shot. That's elevated. That's another 6. This over is turning nasty for the Antwerp Giants. It's getting big on them. That's 10 off the first 2. Goes again to the leg side. Hasn't got enough of this. Catching opportunity, and it's taken. Nicely taken as well. And he's very excited indeed. And that's Shabi Murad takes a good catch. Second one he's taken in just a few deliveries there. That's hit down. Oh no, that's so unfortunate. That would have been an absolute classic catch. Crashed. Absolutely spanked out of the ground. It's a score of 165 for 5 after 10. Bit to play for here for both teams. That's being crunched, and that's going to, I think, lands just inside the rope. It does. Just inside the rope. Burham Niaz, there's a lot on his shoulders. That's been punched. There is a player out there now to protect the boundary there on the offside. So we'll have a look at the standings a little bit more later on, maybe at the end of this over. Just talk you through that one more time as to what this does mean. So I take it back. The bonus point has got everything to do with this game, and a big one, mainly for... Swings hard at this one, and it is gobbled up in the covers. Zaki Shah clams onto that one. Done his hand a bit of a mischief as well, though. He's hiding the hand behind his back. He doesn't want people slapping his hand in celebration, and that's exactly what the players do. And that's a bit of a wind-up if ever I've seen one. Big shot there. That's a great strike from Niaz. He goes downtown with a big, big blow there. This time it's aerial over the top of Zaki Shah, who almost thought he could pick that one out of the sky. Like that. Oh, you're kidding. How about that? Well, if you can't get it on the first bite, you get it on the second bite. Picks it up and holds it and says, I've got this. One more time. Here we go. Very dangerous players, Niaz. And it's the leap, the tap, and the catch on the way down. What a great catch that is. Well, we are being thoroughly entertained with some of the fielding here in this series. That's another catch. Zaki Shah takes a much easier catch there. I don't know what he's trying to do. Is he trying to hit through the balls? Is he trying to hit through the covers? Is he trying to elevate over? It ends up just being a bit of a dolly opportunity here. Scoops it up, and there is no chance it's going anywhere except for into the hands of a very safe cover fielder there. Just pushed away from... Abdul Rashid has to get his skates on. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That is absolutely calamitous. Abdul Rashid was looking for a sneaky second run. It was not on. Look at this one more time. This is not good at all. So it's a nice easy single there. And then Abdul Rashid says, hey, I can see one more here. No, no, no is the call. And by then, it was way too late. Absolutely too late. And these two... Well, it chases the wide ball. Hand comes off the bat. I'm not sure someone's going to get to that. They don't. And that has carried the rope for 4 runs. So a bit of luck there running with Sabah Zakil. Shouts a catch. Oh, a big scream goes up around the ground as the catch is held. Not finding their rhythm one bit. They were slow out of the blocks in the field, and they're even slower out of the blocks with the bat. They're just struggling. They look like they're a little bit out of sorts. And the Titans look like they're in complete control, and they are. That's been launched downtown. That's a rare 6. We haven't seen a big hit for 6 now for a little while. Just over the hands. Oh, Khan. That's up in the air. Chance for catch here. Ahmed Rahimi, he'll take this one. Wicket keeper, he's got the gloves, and this is a very fast collapse coming your way right before our eyes as another wicket falls. And it is Rahimi who runs in with the catch. He's right there to celebrate with his bowler. That's very, very good bowling, and just real good pressure applied by the Titans in this run chase. swivels around, and that has been crunched to the boundary. That's a good shot. Well, that's come off a leading edge. It's going to go over the head of the third. It's going to run away for 4 runs. A couple of bounces, 4 runs. And that's a nice shot. Goes around the corner for 4 runs. So Ilyasar here. There's a nick, there's an edge, and there's a good catch. Omid Rahimi doesn't have to leap too high in the air to take that one, but takes it, he does. And he goes for 12 from 14 balls face. Tried to stick around. Up in the air, chance of a catch here. Lovely catch. Oh, Nadeem takes it as casual as you like. So well done to Nadeem, takes a great catch. I think that might be his son up there who's giving him the shout out, the scream. Does that sound right? Is that Nadeem's son up there at the other end? Yeah. Wow, just a flick of the wrist, and suddenly the grizzly disappears. It's all quiet around the ground. No one expected that. Oh, we can't replicate it though. Well, not sure what the batter's doing there, appealing for wides. There's no point doing that. In the air, Nadeem wants it, calls for it, takes it, got it, and there's the scream from his youngest. That's great support from the youngster up the other end of the ground. He's right up the other end of the ground, but he's right next to our effects mic, and he's screaming his lungs out. There he is, there he is. I'll just go quiet for him so you can hear him. Well, that was good. Bowled right to the base of the stumps, being clubbed down the ground. Shaributt doesn't bother to charge in to get that one, just picks it up, and he's going to underarm it back to the bowler. Does, taken on the body there. It's going to be just the dot as long as he gets back, and he does get back in time. Umpire calls game, calls over, game, done. Hasselt Titans beat Antwerp Giants by 68 runs. That is an absolute thrashing in the context of exactly how that game